So that attack was the precursor of the Second World War, one of them, I should say, during which 16 million Americans stepped up in some way to serve their country. According to the National World War II Museum, we lose 180 veterans of that war each day. That's a statistic worth repeating. But a lot of them, well, they keep on living, like Bus Hudson, the Eagle Man, who is one of the 150,000 World War II vets still with us. And this week, as if surviving combat in Germany wasn't a big enough accomplishment, Bus celebrated another major milestone. A Tuesday in April.
You're the star of the show.
Isn't usually a day that stands out for a lot of people.
Okay, tuck it in the back.
Unless that person
Your hands are cold.
No, they're not.
is a veteran.
Okay, gotcha.
And that day,
Come in,
April 25th,
Hey, birthday boy.
is his 100th birthday.
How do I feel? I feel good.
Franklin Bus Hudson
Yeah, I feel good.
is getting a lot of visitors today.
Glad we could come and celebrate your birthday today.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I
Dad,
remember
this
you
is
now.
Tim, the chaplain.
We brought you some chocolate cake.
Bus may be slow to get around these days,
Why is everybody coming here?
but still quick with a joke.
It's my 54th birthday. We're celebrating, can't you understand?
It's that sense of humor and good looks
He's handsome,
that charmed his wife Louise 72 years ago.
a great kisser. What else do you want to know?
Maybe a little about his military service. Born on the plains of West Texas,
The doctor came all the way out there to deliver me, and I think he was in a buggy.
Bus followed his brothers into the Army in World War II.
I was a cowboy in an Army uniform, but I'll tell you one thing, I was a damn good soldier.
His first brush with danger came on the trip across the Atlantic as his ship dodged depth charges and icebergs.
And it's going up this way and then coming down and going up this way. And the water would be up here. Next thing you know, the water would be down there. I never will forget that night. I thought we was going to freeze to death.
Bus's European tour began in France and continued northeast.
I was with Patton's Third Army over in Germany. I was a tank commander, and I didn't even know what I was doing. I thought, well, if I stay here long enough, I'll figure it out, you know. But
Bus remembers having to figure out how to follow the infantry into a town one morning on a road too narrow for tanks.
came back up. I said, okay, James, put it in low gear and get through this hole. And so I meant for him to just tear the front of the building off, but I said, okay, everybody button up, you know, and wham, bam, bang. And I was looking around that whole damn building, found out.
Bus returned to Texas at the end of the war to tend to his horses. A rodeo brought him to Boise the first time in 1957, and he returned for good in 1976, buying a 17-acre ranch in Eagle.
I mostly fooled with horses, training horses, and roping, rodeo, and everything. And I just more or less played for a living.
And raised a family, which now extends
That's my baby boy.
to 4 generations.
I haven't seen you in so long.
It was a run that went faster than Bus expected.
You know, they say that time really flies when you're having fun. We must have had a hell of a lot of fun because time sure got away with us. It sneaked up on us, you know. And next thing you know, we're old.
But still living
I'm deaf, I can't hear, I'm blind as a bat.
like he's 90.
But thank God I still got my driver's license.
And don't tell anyone, he still takes advantage of that driver's license once in a while. Bus Hudson, I can't think of a more Texas-sounding cowboy name than that. Although it's been a few years since he's been on the back of a horse. Bus says he owes his longevity to staying in pretty good shape. He even rigged up a rope line in his front yard so he could walk back and forth without falling down. He also credits his wife, Louise, who is 93, by the way, to feeding him a lot of vitamins and minerals over the years. Think pork and beans, fried okra, and of course, a little whiskey in his water.